Well, good morning, everybody. This is Sunday afternoon. This is Sunday, September the 21st, 2025. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and a video that we made last week, a few days ago, was Stephen cleaning up the RV for the end of summer cleanup. And look, we had a new awning. Oh, I see a cat walking. You see my cat behind that tree? Are you going to make an appearance? Well, I have a cat that's hiding behind that tree. He'll pop out in just a minute. But Stephen put this new awning up before he washed the RV. And I just wanted to show you that the leaves are already on the ground. So I'm used to the first day of fall being like on the 21st. And today is the 21st. I always thought like March the 21st and September the 21st were like the equinoxes, and then June 21 and December 21 being the solstices. That's what I thought. But actually tomorrow, the 22nd, is the official first day of fall for this year. So this is the last day of summer. But you can see the brown leaves are already on the ground. And like I said, we had there's the kitty. That's my cat October. He's like a little panther. There he is, my panther cat. We got Joy Boy and October. So this is the last day of summer, the very end of summer. September 21, there's the leaves. Tomorrow's the first day of fall. Stephen just put up a video about an hour ago from Laramie. At least when he was making the video, he was in Laramie. Tomorrow he has to deliver in Draper, Utah, but there is a new video up from Stephen on the channel. But sadly, I feel like I have a very sad need to put up another video. And it's not a really video, it's not a video that I want to make, but I feel like I have to make it. I feel like I have to make this video. We're going to go inside and we're going to look at the computer. We're going to look at what's happening on YouTube. I just wanted to give you a view of this very clean RV that has fall leaves on it. But let's go inside and check out why I feel like I need to make a video. All right, everybody, we're back inside. And so, yeah, I have a problem with this man. And he is really trying to stir up something. You know, I never did learn his first name. I only know him as Elite Rants. I suppose that his first name is really not that important. It's not important to me anyway. Just the fact that he has the channel Elite Rants. And that's what I'm going to refer to him as, is Elite Rants. I mean, I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care that I don't know his given name. What value of that is that to me? But he's not a very kind person. And I will tell you this, it's very interesting. In this video that he put up 3 weeks ago, I watched this video. And in this video, he talks about how he is going through some defamation lawsuits for character assassination, for character defamation. I mean, he's got 11,000 views on this video in 3 weeks, and I watched it. I watched the whole 40-minute video when it came out. And, I mean, the name of the video is I Was Exposed During a Mental Crash Out. And in this video, he talks about how he is facing some major lawsuits and how he's being sued for some of the videos that he put up against Tim Gentry and other companies, other trucking companies. I don't think Tim is suing him. There's somebody else, FSC. I think he's got a big beef with FSC Trucking. And so Steve and Alice, I guess, of FSC Trucking are suing this man. And so he's taken down a lot of his videos. In fact, in this video, he said that he was going to take down all the videos relating to Tim Gentry. And I think that he did. I looked through his channel, and I think that he took off a lot of the videos that he made against Tim Gentry. So I thought that this man had turned a leaf. I thought, well, hey, he's being sued for defamation and character assassination. And I thought that he had turned a leaf in the positive direction, like he's not going to do this anymore, like defame people and be ugly anymore. But I keep a tab on his channel. I do. And I did actually unsubscribe to him. I was at one time subscribed, but I actually did unsubscribe to him because of just how nasty he has been on so many different people. So that's why you can clearly see that I am not currently subscribed. But I keep a tab on him. And I was horrified, absolutely horrified, to find out that he is making light and making a joke of something about a video that Stephen did like well over a month ago. We never did anything at all to this man. We never made any videos against this man. We never did anything to him at all. And again, you would think he would have the common sense that if he is involved in lawsuits, that he would not start his crap all over again of attacking people and trying to mess in their personal affairs. So I came across this morning, and it really upset me. This is supposed to be a very insane, a mean, malicious joke is what it's supposed to be. But I cry foul on it, and this is where you have to draw the line between freedom of speech and just infringing on other people's stuff here. It's just wrong. This is totally wrong. So he's not a reformed man at all. After days of intense investigation, a source reached out because they have found the truck that Belly Bumbles was allegedly molested in. So this is supposed to be a joke. There was no intense investigation. So, I mean, just after days, you can hear the drama behind this. After days of intense investigation, a source reached out because they have found the truck that Belly Bumbles, and of course he's doesn't have our full name correct. It's Big Belly Bumbles. Belly Bumbles was allegedly molested in. So, Stephen had made a video over a month ago where he was talking about how he experienced childhood sexual molestation when he was a child from a truck driver. And so this man thinks it's a joke. That, oh, this must be the truck. And again, it's all a spoof. This must be the truck that Stephen was molested in. And why would he do that? Why would he, because I'm going to show you in a minute that the video it's well over 4 or 5 weeks old. It's not even a new video. He went back and watched a video that's 4 or 5 weeks old and thought he was going to have some fun with it at our expense. So, I'm going to read you some of the comments I hear. And the one person I wanted to, I'm going to read my reply to this Mr. Michael. So, Michael had the good sense of saying, well, my opinion is that it took a lot of balls to air out your past on social media like that. Everyone has a past, but not everyone has the balls to talk about it in a video. So I replied to this Mr. Michael 5 hours ago. Thank you for this, Mr. Michael. Appreciate the affirmation. My husband was very brave indeed to address his childhood sexual abuse. And I think the fact that Mr. Elite Rants posted this is very unkind and insensitive. Thank you for your kind words. It helps take the sting out of his insult. Have a blessed Sunday. And I wrote that 5 hours ago this morning. So he's saying, this man is saying that, yeah, that took a lot of a nerve for Stephen to give his testimony and to, on YouTube, talk about his being molested by a truck driver when he was a child. And then this creep wants to say, yeah, well, we found the truck. We found the truck. So I'm disappointed in this character here. This young man from Pittsburgh, and I know he's from Pittsburgh because we've had some email exchanges. This young man wanted to give Stephen a headache rack at one time. That's before we got our current headache rack, and he wanted to give Stephen a headache rack, but it didn't work out. And, you know, he apologized. This man, 412 HWC, apologized for being a troll on our channel. He actually did. He said, I know that I have been, now this was several months back. He goes, I know that I've been a troll on your channel. I know that I have, and I'm sorry about that. I do that. I troll channels. And so we thought that he had, you know, come around to liking us, and, you know, he was making some kind comments at different times, and we thought he was stopping trolling us. Well, he doesn't troll our channel anymore. But apparently he thought that was really funny. Look at all his funny faces, and he's like, what the F did I miss? In other words, he's like, oh, what did I miss? So Elite Rant says, you're behind, LOL. And he's like, where's the video? Then this young man that we thought had turned a different leaf and thought he was reaching out to Stephen, wanting to give him a headache rack and everything. And again, that did not work out. But he had stopped trolling our channel and has not been saying anything negative toward us at all. And then all of a sudden he's like, where's the video on this? I seen the last one about Gentry, but then he cusses again. That was 3 months ago. And then, okay, so Elite Rants sends him the video that he is talking about. So it's kind of hurtful, really. You're going to reach out and say, hey, I have a headache rack for you. What kind of arrangements can we make? And then you're getting all excited with happy faces and tears of joy. Like, oh, yeah, what did I miss? Let me know what I missed. All this drama. And then before I show you this right here, the link that he sent, I want to point out, too, that this character right here, he watches our channel and he makes comments on our channel. And he thinks it's funny. Look at that. He thinks it's funny. And so I say, you know, I find it very insensitive for someone who watches our channel also to even think that this is a laughing matter. Like, he thinks it's funny that Elite Rants found the truck that my husband was molested in as a child. Now, my husband is 63 years old. So the molestation happened when he was like 11 and 12 years old. So yeah, you found the truck that's from my husband's childhood. And then this jerk, he mocks the comment. You can just hear the sarcasm. You can hear the sarcasm in his voice. Oh yeah, it's horrible. And he's laughing at it. Unbelievable. I'm out here trying to investigate it to bring people to justice, and others are laughing. No, you are just making a sick joke. You're not investigating anything or bringing anybody to justice. And then this oil hauler just laughs and laughs and laughs. And then they exchange laughs. They just think it's so funny. Ah ha ha. We're going to make fun of this truck, and we're going to make fun of the situation. But I want to get back up here. Going back up to, so when this 412 HWC says, what did I miss? Then Elite sends him the link to the video
chicken that was unsold
that he's talking about. I'm going to put it on mute. So this video was from Friday, August the 8th. This is the video and Stephen called it Acts 4:20. We cannot but speak the things which we have seen and heard. That was the title that Stephen settled on for the video. I think it had 3 name changes, I think, before he settled on that one. So it was made on August the 8th. And it's a video that Stephen makes about, he's talking about his childhood. He's talking about how he was molested as a child and how that has affected him greatly. And that's, you know, mentioned in the video, that the sexual molestation of him as a young boy and then his life of crime. Oh yeah, see, look at that. This is what he looked like when he was molested right there. Let me see if I can't go back and get that sweet little picture of my husband. Can I get it back on the screen? Let me see. I might have missed it. Oh, that's another one. He looked like that. Oh, well, hold on. All these pictures. He was an adorable looking young boy. Just absolutely adorable. There we go. So it's kind of fuzzy, but that's him with the long hair right there. And then where was the other picture at? Right. Oh yeah. This is, darn it. Sorry. Nope. Nope. There it is. He's a good looking kid. That's his stepmom and his dad. He's a good looking kid. All right. Very attractive California kid. Very attractive kid. And he was taken advantage of. And so in this video, Stephen talks about how that, you know, affected him greatly. And then, you know, when he ran away from home and lived on the streets, and then due to a bad family life, and then that's when he got taken advantage of. And he even made the statement, but because my husband said it, I can say it because he said it himself in the video. When he was a kid, he was so messed up that he didn't know if he liked men or women because of all the abuse that he had been enduring. He didn't know if he was gay because of the abuse that he suffered from. Secrets held for decades. See, look at that. Secrets held for decades. That just came on the screen. So he's openly talking about his sexual abuse and his sexual trauma. And he felt led by the Lord to make this testimonial video, which I didn't know he was going to do it. He was awfully brave. I didn't know he was going to do it. So then what does this jerk do? So here we are. That video was made on August the 8th, and this is September the 21st. And he said, after days of intense investigation, a source reached out because they have found the truck that Belly Bumbles was allegedly molested in. Now, this is just a sick joke. And again, it really bothers me because I thought this man had turned the page. I thought that all these lawsuits had straightened him out, that he wasn't going to be malicious and character assassinate somebody and defame somebody. But no, apparently he hasn't learned his lesson. And why would you do that to somebody? Why would you try to make a joke about that? It's very hurtful. And, you know, let's go back here. In this video here, he talks about how he never means to hurt anybody, how people just take things the wrong way, and he even says that he's an SOB. I mean, he actually uses the word. He's like, yeah, I'm a sick SOB at times, and I have a very mean side to me, and all that. Well, and then he thinks that, check this out. He thinks that he's doing something by putting a disclaimer on here. He thinks he's really doing something. The content on this channel is intended for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so that tells me something right there. You want to entertain somebody on making fun of my husband for having been sexually assaulted when he was a child. And your first sentence is, the content of this channel is intended for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed in these videos are based solely on public available information, rumors, and personal interpretations. Nothing in these videos should be taken as fact or verified information unless explicitly stated. Check this out. Check this out. How clever do you think you are? We do not intend to defame, harm, or malign any individual, group, company, or entity. Viewers are encouraged to form their own opinions and to do their own research. So, yeah, you're going to put a statement up there. We do not intend to defame somebody. But then you're going to go over here and you're going to make a joke about somebody being sexually molested as a child. You're going to do that? I have all kinds of expletives in my head for you right now. I won't say them out loud, but I have a lot of hatred in how you have handled this and what you have done. And I have a very low opinion of you, Mr. Elite Rants. Apparently those lawsuits against you, those defamation lawsuits against you, apparently they're not doing what they should be doing, and that's scaring you into submission. I don't know where you draw the fine line before freedom of speech and then just outright character assassination. There's nothing funny about you saying that you found the truck that my husband was molested in. There's nothing funny about that. I don't know what kind of sick humor you have. So now I want to turn the page a moment and talk about somebody who has really changed a new leaf. Somebody that I really didn't like at first, but now I have come to really respect. I didn't like this person for quite some time, but now he's really caught my attention, and I believe that his reforming his ways is very genuine. So I wanted to talk about Billy Raines, and I'm just very thrilled about the new page that he has turned. I've also watched this video, While I'm Moving On, Don't Worry, I'm Good. I watched the whole 45-minute video of this when he put it out 11 days ago. And it brought me to tears. It absolutely brought me to tears. This man does love the Lord, and he is a true brother in Christ. And he did make a lot of confessions of the things that he was doing was wrong. And he reached out to me privately, not in the video, but he reached out to me privately, and he apologized. He apologized for using Stephen in videos and for using the things on our channel. He apologized for just using Stephen to make videos and to get views. And so I have changed my opinion on this man. He actually had another channel called Trucking Alert, and he deleted all his videos on the Trucking Alert. He took it all down. He said that was his channel, Trucking Alert, and he took it down, and he's going back to using this channel, his original channel. And if you have not watched this video, I highly recommend that you do. I do. And watch the whole 45 minutes. Give this man some watch time. Watch the whole 45 minutes. This is an amazing video. And like I said, it really brought me to tears. And I'm very, very thankful that he made this video. So he took down a channel that was nothing but a drama channel, Trucking Alert, where he was interacting with this Elite Rants, and then there was another Trucking Unfiltered and fact checking and all of that drama. And he just completely abolished all the videos on the channel, went back to his original channel, and apologized for what he was doing. So I just wanted to give Billy Raines a huge shout out. And by the way, he hasn't done it because he doesn't make those types of videos anymore. But one of the things I thought was really funny about Mr. Raines is when he was talking about us, I always liked the way he said, "Big belly bumbles." I really like that. It's like a circus ringleader. You can just see an old-fashioned ringleader in a circus with a lion or a tiger and a hoop of fire, and he's like saying, and in a circus ringleader type of voice, "Big belly bumbles," and I really think that's just great, and I love that. But Mr. Billy, when are you going to put up your next video? It's been 11 days. When are you going to put up your next one? I'm eager to see what's going to be next. Another channel that I want to say that I'm really proud of, and I didn't like this guy at first either, Joshua with fact checking. Now, he has a much smaller channel, but hey, you have to start somewhere, right? I mean, we've been on YouTube for 5 years, and we're just about ready to reach 10K after 5 years, but you got to start somewhere. I didn't like this man at first. Let me go here, and I had made a response video. He put up a video, that's Steven, that's my hubby, and he made a video several weeks ago having a meme. He was memeing and mocking Steven with a chainsaw, but I actually made a video about that and told him, hey, it's all good. I think your work was really, really creative. So instead of attacking Joshua, instead of attacking him and saying, how dare you put this video up, because it really wasn't a nice video, but at the same time, it really was creative too. The way that he took one of our videos and memed it. I can't deny the man's creativity. I was offended at first, but the more I watched it, I realized, he had a creative outlet there. And so I wasn't happy about it, but I kind of rolled with the punches, I guess. And, I made a video about it and started talking to him. But this man too has done an about face. I watched this video, and I would like to have you all go watch it too. That's the title of the video, where he has done an about face on all this trucking drama. He's admitted to having a lot of trucking drama, and he said that he was going to take down his Tim Gentry videos too. Because everybody was picking on Tim Gentry and making up lies and rumors about Tim Gentry. And so in this video, he admits it, that he got caught up in the drama. He admits it and makes an apology video, very much like Billy Raines did. So I keep up with his channel too, and please go watch this video because I think it's worth your watching. I really do. So that's my plug for fact checking Mr. Joshua. And so he's really kind of gotten away from all the drama too. So many channels are getting away from the drama. So here's another channel that had a lot of drama on it for the long time, and this man, he actually made a very nasty video about me and my son, but he took it down. I asked him to take the video down, and he did. If you all have been getting caught up in all of the drama on YouTube, this video right here was wild and crazy. And 4 weeks ago, everybody was talking about this video 4 weeks ago. And there's Tim Gentry's rooster, and then Tommy is behind the wheel of Tim Gentry's rooster. And, you know, he made this video called Gentry and Sons Made Me an Offer I Could Not Refuse, but that was a lie. And he admits in this video that it was just a joke. So he had everybody thinking that Tim Gentry hired Mr. Tommy. And so he was spoofing everybody and was doing it for views, I guess. And then the very next video, he said that it was just all a joke anyway. But I noticed that, and then it was because of this video that I asked him to take down the video that he made about me and my son. Just perpetrating something that didn't need to be out there and trying to point out, saying that I'm a very bad mother. He took a video that I made that I have since deleted off my channel. It's no longer on my channel. But I had made a video talking about some things and issues with my son and from last November. And he went back and he put the video up on his channel and was mocking me and saying what a bad mother I am. And yeah, it's no wonder our child is involved in the DCBS custody with court and everything. So trying to defame me. So I put it out there and I said, look, if that's before I knew that it was a joke. I said, if Tim Gentry is giving you a chance to make up with him, then you should take that video down about me. And he did. To his credit, he did remove the channel, and that was a lesson learned for me. I went back and I deleted it off my channel so nobody can do that to me again. But the reason why I bring Tommy's channel into all of this is because I've noticed a trend in his videos. He's not doing any of that hate and stuff lately anymore. He's been focusing on barbecue in Kansas City. So, brisket Philly cheesesteak. Northside Kansas City barbecue. Kansas City sights and sounds. I wasted $50 on this barbecue. Now, I think that was 2 weeks ago was his last drama video, if I'm not missing something. And I could be missing something. But here's another barbecue one. So he's taking a different direction. It appears, anyway, I could be wrong, but it appears that Tommy of Trucking Unfiltered is taking a different direction too. As far as I understand, this right here is his last drama video. Everything else has been about Kansas City, sights and sounds, and barbecue. So he's too taking a different direction. It appears that a lot of these people, Joshua from Trucking Unfiltered, Billy Rains from Trucking Alert, he deleted that channel. Tommy, they're all getting out of the drama and trying to stay out of the drama because so many people have gotten involved in all of this drama. But no, not Mr. Elite Rants. Not this man. Not that my opinion matters, but I would avoid this man. I would avoid him like the plague because he apparently has not reformed like the others have. And anybody that can make a joke about somebody's abuse as a child, somebody's sexual abuse as a child, anybody that can do that is heartless and gutless. I just think it's sick. I really do. And again, it does break my heart that some people that watch our channel think that that's funny. Maybe I'm just too sensitive of a person, but that does break my heart. All right, you all, I'm going to end this video and start with the same scene I showed you about the leaves on the ground. So I guess I need to put the hose away. That's Stephen had washed the RV, and I need to put the hose away. Need to wrap it up around here somewhere. But so enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. It's getting close to the 5 o'clock hour Central Standard Time in western Kentucky, but you can see how the leaves have gotten on that. It's definitely the last day of summer, first day of fall tomorrow. Enjoy your last day of summer, and you all please be that person that shows kindness and spreads love and peace. Don't be that Mr. Elite Rants that wants to traumatize somebody based on their childhood sexual abuse, and to bring that up and to make fun of it. That's never acceptable. That is never ever acceptable, to make fun of somebody's abusive situation in their childhood. It's never acceptable. So, and we're going through a lot right now anyway. If you keep up with our videos, you know that we are really going through a lot with the situation with AJ. And then, as Stephen said in his video that he put up a couple hours ago, he said that there's always people who think that they know something. They think that they know more than they know. We have some really mean commenters who say that obviously you're hiding something. You're not telling us the whole story as to why your son is taken out of the home. You must have really done something to deserve your child not being with you. No, that's not true. Okay, it's really not. And for those that think that they know something that they don't, you're just fooling yourself, and you're making a real ass out of yourself. You truly are, and you're showing the world for the jerks that you are. I asked the court for help for an out of control child. Stephen was gone all the time on the road. My son had gotten involved in some juvenile behavior, some juvenile criminal behavior. And Stephen was gone, and I was a single parent. I mean, not single as in divorced, but I was the single mother in the household with Stephen being on the road. My child was out of control. He was already in the juvenile court system. I was asking the court for guidance and for help, and it backfired, and it turned against me in a really bad way. And I wish that I had never done that. I wish that I can take it away. I wish that I had never stood up in front of the court in December and said, I really need help with this child. I wish that I had never, ever said that. Because now it's all backfired, and they're taking advantage of that, and it's turned into something that should never, ever have happened. And there was never any abuse of our child. He was never taken out of our home for any abuse at all. So for those of you that think that you know it and you don't, I have some choice words in my mind for you that I'm just going to keep that to myself, but you're a real jerk for making mean comments like that, thinking that there's another part of the story, and there's not. It's just evil. Just trying to stir up trouble, and it's evil. So for the rest of you all have a great Sunday afternoon.